Young people with a severe visual impairment can often find communicating with others challenging. A lot of the communication we all use is non-verbal, using facial expression and body language, which is not available to the young person. There are quite a few techniques that we can use that will help them in this though. Can you tell us about what you find difficult when you're talking to people?
If people don't say your name when they're talking to you, and they just say, what do you think about that? You know, if there was, if it was in a big class or in a big group of people, and like the teacher just starts speaking, and they just say, what do you think? You don't know if they're talking to you or not.
Is there anything difficult about knowing when it's your turn to talk?
It can be quite difficult to know if it's my turn to speak or not. You know, if there's someone speaking to lots of people, because I don't know if they're looking at me or not. I need to be able to have someone to start speaking to me first, and then it's easier to start talking that way. Sometimes if people go away, if I've been talking to them, then I don't know if they've gone away. So it's good when someone says hello when they come to speak to you, and then it's good when someone says bye if they go away.
Is it sometimes difficult to know when people are joking?
Because I can't see other people's facial expressions or not, it can be quite difficult to tell if people are joking, because people normally see that in faces, so it can take a bit more time to work out what's going on, and it can be quite difficult because I can't see their body language as well. You know, how people are really feeling, you know, I can only tell by their voice.
Can it be difficult to know what people are talking about?
You might hear people talking about something. You might hear them say, like, look at that, or where did you get that? But you maybe don't know what it is that they're talking about, because I can't see things around you. Then you don't know what it is, so you need people to explain what it is that they're talking about.
As you can see, there are several techniques that will help us when we're talking to these young people, but above all, remember to relax and be yourself. So the key points to remember are: always use the young person's name so they know you're talking to them. Let them know who is in the conversation, introduce yourself by name, and never leave them talking to thin air. Make sure that they know when you leave the conversation.